Hey, welcome back to the channel. We're going to explore the full new collection by Jon Renau. This is actually part 2 of their fall 2024 collection. I have 3 beautiful styles to show you. This style collection was sent to me by Wig Studio One so I could review it for you today. Be sure to check it out right here at Wig Studio One. If you go below the video, expand the description box. There'll be a direct product link there. If you click on that link, it will take you out to the site where you'll see all of the colors and pricing and more features. If you have any questions, please reach out to support@wigstudio1.com. So let's kick off this collection with what I'm wearing here. This is Celeste in the color 22F16S8, otherwise known as Venice Blonde. And Celeste is a long, feminine, wavy style. It has some wispy layers, a butterfly cut bang. It has a real retro appeal, and I think it works so well with a turtleneck. It just brings out all of that layering, don't you think? And all of the pieces in this collection are made from the HD fiber by Jon Renau. It stands for heat defiant. It is heat friendly, so you can use your heat tools. And within each package of Jon Renau wigs, they will give you instructions on how to style and maintain this fiber, along with a wide tooth comb for styling. And I urge you to take a look at that because each manufacturer has a little bit of different suggestions for their heat defiant fiber. But what I can tell you about this fiber is that it's soft, fine, and silky. That gives this a nice light, wispy, airy texture. It's not too dense. It's a nice light density. And it just feels as soft as silk. Of course, you know the another side benefit to it being heat friendly is that it doesn't have an inordinate amount of shine. It just reflects light a little bit differently compared to a regular synthetic. This will also bring about a little bit of difference in the color. So typically on a heat friendly style, the colors might appear to be a little warmer, a little creamier, and I do find that with this Venice Blonde. So this Venice Blonde is a combination of a honey, like a light honey blonde with some ash blonde in there, as well as a medium root. And overall, it's a cool mixture. However, I do believe that there's enough of that honey coming through that gives it just a touch of warmth. It makes it look very realistic. I referred to this as a nice light density. It's average to light density. So compared to other wigs of this length, I think you'll find that this one feels very light, airy, and natural on. Some of that has to do with the cap as well. So on this style, you're going to see a temple to temple lace front that does extend back into the ear tab. Remember, Jon Renau uses a welded lace front. It's called their Smart Lace, and it's just exquisite. So let's take a look at that real quick. You can see that they bring the highlight right up to the root. That gives it a nice soft look right there at the front. Now this one does have a full single monofilament top as well. And you're definitely getting the illusion of scalp anywhere you want to part it on the top. I find this lace to be delicate yet strong. It lays flat to the head. There's no shininess or scratchiness to this lace, so it's very well done. Next, I want to discuss a little bit of a shorter style. It's a short bob called Dawn, and Dawn is in the color 1426S10. So I'll give you an inside look at the cap real quick. We'll discuss the color, and I'll put it on. Dawn is another beauty with lots of wonderful upgraded monofilament features. There is your extended lace front, a seam adjoining the single monofilament top, nicely knotted there, look at that. A velvet ear tab, lots of wefting and darting for a comfortable fit, a standard nape and Velcro style adjusters. Now you notice I did cinch in those adjusters a little bit. Jon Renau tends to run perfectly average, in my opinion and experience. And I always have to cinch it in just a tad to accommodate a petite average circumference. Same goes with Celeste. So this color 1426S10, let's discuss that real quick. So to me, it looks like a medium kind of warm honey blonde. And then it has some gold, light gold blonde highlighting on a medium brown root. Look at that transition. Just gorgeous. Looks like a fresh highlight. Now this is a warm color. So what I call a warm honey actually has a little bit of a reddish tint to it. And I think that if you're an auburn lover, you might actually really enjoy this color. So let's put this on. So Dawn is the perfect little short bob with some classic layering, some modern texture to it. It has a little bit of beveling in the back. And it's made again from that HD fiber. It's soft and silky and beautiful. So just to give you some perspective on this, it's about 9 inches right here off of the front. That's going to stretch well below my chin. And then in the back, about a 2.5-inch nape, you've got some crown layers that are giving some beveling right there at the back that gives you the illusion of a little bit of an angular effect. But it gives you a nice full look all the way around, although again, this one is also very light density. You can see right out of the box, it just kind of wants to part right down the middle. Now you can definitely change that up. You could part it off to a wide part for a more chic look. I'm always a fan of an asymmetrical little pop over there on those sides. I can see this wig taking you through the holidays in a glamorous bob. It'll take you from the office to that holiday party. And it's available in all of those wonderful Jon Renau colors. So this one, if you just tend to rake it back, you can eventually train it to stay out of the face. And especially with a center, more of a center part, it does kind of want to divide out and around the face and kind of stay that way. Now you can get a nice ear tuck here. There's very little permatease on this one. So you are going to find some, especially right here at the nape. It's all the right amounts in all the right places, just extremely well done, Jon Renau. You're not going to find any kind of volume at the top, but you can definitely build in a little bit of contour to achieve the look that you want. Okay, I have one more in the style collection to show you, and then I'll do a side by side. You can see them all at once, and then we'll do an outdoor look at these colors. Last, but certainly not least, this is Aurora in the color 12 FS8. Aurora is a long, softly waved, grown out bob. It has nice big barrel curls all the way around. It's a feminine look. It's a romantic look. You're going to also see a little bit of a curtain bang there on this one. And again, right out of the box, I kind of wanted to part down the middle and then flip out and around. The front pieces are about 8 inches and overall right around 14 inches. And that length really does highlight all of this bouncy curl because it's not too long that will pull the curl out. So you've got this buoyant look, however you want to toss it. Now, Aurora has just a bit more density compared to the other two, and that just again is very consistent with this bountiful, swingy look. It's rather flat until you get about halfway down. You can part it wherever you want, since this one does have an extended lace front. It has a full single monofilament top and hand-tied panels. So even if the wind blows, you'll be able to get the illusion of scalp, and you won't be able to spot any of the wefts. There's no permatease at all on Aurora as well. You can add a little bit of contour, or you could wear it straight down over the forehead in more of a lower profile look.